Do I look like I'm limping to you? A little bit. I'm limping a little bit. Not the usual limp, like, hello. Not that kind of limp. Although, I usually got a bit of that kind of limp going on. No, I've got another limp. I've got not another limp. I've got a limp. Because one of my calf muscles, I think I might have torn it or stretched it. Last night, I had phantom vibration syndrome in my pants. And now... You know when you think your phone's going off and it's not going off? You're just part of you's just vibrating. You must get that, Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. Yeah, but what happened was I've been trying to lose some weight, so I've been going running. What I do is I commit a crime and then, just nothing big, just like, hold up a convenience store somewhere and then I run away it gives me impetus to run. It keeps me motivated, you know what I mean? But what I didn't do is I didn't stretch before I ran. And when you get to my age, apparently, if you don't stretch before you run, you can tear things. Because I never stretched when I was younger. When I was, running away from the police, I was like, so long, copper! And they're like, come back, whip it like young criminal. I'd be like, no way! Ha-ha! Catch me if you can, copper! And they'd be like, because I'd always be chased by Dickensian London policemen. I always committed my crimes in Dickensian London, never anywhere else. Anyway, I've hurt my leg, and now I can't run. Awesome. So I need to get a different form of exercise, and so I've taken up swimming. But here's the thing, I've got OCD and I can only swim in one direction. So, I've decided to swim to Australia. From LA. I'm going to swim to Australia from LA. And in order to keep me motivated to stay in the water and keep going, I'm going to have to commit a very big crime in order to get the Coast Guards to chase me all the way to Australia. And actually, I think after 3 miles out, that would become an act of international piracy, wouldn't it? Because... So, rather than cause all this trouble, I think I'm just going to have to put on a little weight. So, if you see me get fatter, I'm only doing it for world peace. Good forever.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Kia Motors and the all-new 2011 Sorento. Learn more at kia.com. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Really, that's great. Oh, the audience here are really hyped up at the promise of some free chicken. Oprah gives out cars. We give out the possibility of free chicken. Now, wait, you must know this, studio audience. I have never yet given out the free chicken because no audience has ever deserved it. But tonight, things may change. Or maybe I'll be sending a chicken round to your place. And when I say sending a chicken round to your place, I think you know what I mean. Hey, baby, can I send a chicken round to your place? Yep, still creepy. Hey, I tell you what. It's a great day for America, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
President Obama, he signed a historic treaty with the Russian president today, President Medvedev. Is that Medvedev? President Medvedev. Not everyone's happy about this, so Fox News said it was a summit between a powerful communist leader and the president of Russia. Wait, no, but they signed the treaty. I had to stop because they so want chicken they were going to clap that lame joke. So, no, please, for chicken, we'll enjoy it. No. So anyway, the two presidents signed the treaty in Prague in the Czech Republic. I've never been there, but I've heard it's amazing. It's small, but very organised. Everyone has amazing clothes and handbags and jewellery. I might be confusing the Czech Republic with Banana Republic, I know. But the Czech women are, no, get off. The Czech women are meant to be very, very beautiful, you know, but they have to put up with the tourists being creepy to them. Oh, check her out. Check her out. Ooh, check, mate. Ooh, check, please. Ooh, I need to check my underpants. I don't think anyone says that last one. Except me. Can I send a chicken round to your house? Anyway, here's what the treaty's about. Just knock it off with trying to get free chicken out of me. Here's what the treaty's about. The US and Russia are reducing the number of nuclear weapons we have pointed to each other. And I didn't even know we still did that. I thought that we were friends now with the Russians, but we're really been frenemies all this time. I don't know. I love you, America, but I can still nuke your ass, bitch. Now, as part of the treaty, that's an awesome impression of the Russian president there, by the way. Russians are like, whoa, he really got to him. As part of the treaty, both leaders have pledged to keep nuclear weapons out of the hands of the Iranian president, President Ahmadinejad, and out of the hands of the most dangerous world leader right now, that very angry lesbian. Do we have a picture of the world's angriest lesbian? Yeah, that girl. Some people are saying the Russian president signed this treaty just to show everyone he's not Vladimir Putin's bitch. Because a lot of people think Putin is still the guy in charge of Russia, probably because he loves posing with his shirtless pictures. He's always going around with his shirt off. Do we have a picture of Putin? Look, Vladimir Putin. Oh, yeah. That's him on his horse, and we got one of them doing yoga on the beach. Yeah, here's with Matthew McConaughey there. He's... that looks really real, doesn't it? That was awesome. Anyway, to be fair, Putin and Medvedev are pretty tame compared to some of the old-timey Russian leaders, because they've been ruled by a long history of Russian nut jobs. By the way, there's a place up in Hollywood Boulevard you can get a Russian nut job for $20. They'll... All right, that's enough. Oh, wait. For an extra $10, they'll let you put in. Anyway, that makes me laugh. Anyway, my favourite Russian nut job was Catherine the Great. Catherine the Great, under her rule in the 18th century in Russia, the country prospered. You know, it was anyway, that's a big deal about that. Here's what I like about her. She had a voracious sexual appetite. An appetite that included that of the equine variety. Yes, she liked to take trips to the stable. I'm saying she had sex with a horse. Catherine the Great. I know. And I've been to Moscow. I saw the tomb of another great Russian leader, Vladimir Lenin. They keep him preserved in a glass coffin there. You can see his body. It's waxy. It's falling apart. It's like Joan Rivers after a Brazilian. It's awesome. I scared myself a bit there. Anyway, now the Cold War is over, I'm glad the US and Russia were in the make-up sex phase, because the Cold War War, as we all know, was ended by three great world leaders, Ronald Reagan and Mikhail Gorbachev, and a young comedian named Yakov Smirnoff. He tore down the walls of comedy. In my country, wall tears you down. How come it worked for him? He's Russian. Is he really Russian? Not really Russian? Is he really American?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff. Anyway, I have to admit, I missed the Cold War a little bit, is all I'm saying. Not the nasty stuff, you know, like the proxy wars and the threat of nuclear annihilation. I don't miss that. But I miss the fun stuff, you know, like the sexy Russian spies who would seduce decadent Westerners with their fantastic asses. And the ladies weren't bad either. That's why I loved it when Sean Connery was James Bond, because it was during the Cold War period, and Sean Connery could shag Russian spies without ruining his mission. The only problem for his girlfriends was they'd usually end up dying before the end of the movie. Oh, James, what happened to your last girlfriend? She was shot. And then the one before that was poisoned, and then before that was Margaret. I think she was eaten by sharks, and then, yeah, it goes shot, poisoned, eaten by sharks, then anyway, better shag or you're going to die. Anyway, it's that time. It's that time, Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's time for the... Wait a minute. What are you drinking out of there? Is that a snake cup?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's a snake. He's got a snake cup, the bastard. I'm the only one that drinks around here with a snake cup, Jeff.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, uh-oh is right.
Row, row, row. Row, 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 row.
That robot's high.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, all right. We have to take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back.
And now, Craig's Spanish word of the day. Today's word is flores. Flores. Hey,
Jeff, what'll I do now, Jeff? What time is it?
Check that tweet and check that email.
Check the tweets and check the emails. All right, read the jingle line.
Euro crashes and Euro litter. Get on the dance floor and shake your Twitter. Bum, 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 bum. Check the tweets.
Plus email. Plus email. Okay, there's an email. It's from Zach in Memphis, Tennessee. Do you know that Memphis, Tennessee is actually named after the old ancient capital of ancient Egypt? Although in ancient Egypt, they didn't call their capital the ancient capital, they just called it the capital. But it was called Memphis. And back then, in ancient Egypt, they had a singer who was very popular called Elvis. The last bit's not true, but the rest of it's true. All right, Zach said, Dear Craig, I'm taking a girl to a concert. Is taking a girl to a concert a good idea for a first date? Well, it depends on the concert, really. You don't want to, I mean, if it's something like Bruce Springsteen or something, and whatever the kids go and see these days. Tramps like us, baby, we were born to, well, just walk, we'll be fine, yes. I don't know. I hope Bruce Springsteen stretches before he runs. Or he'll be swimming to Australia with me. Wouldn't that be awesome? Swimming to Australia, just me and Bruce Springsteen, with the conversations we'd have on the way. He could tell me all about stuff. And if we were attacked by sharks, they'd probably go for him first, because he's famous. Give me a chance to get away. All right. I don't know. It depends on what concert. Don't take her to a Jonas Brothers concert or anything like that, or she'll think you're gay. All right. She will. She'll think you're her gay friend. If it's a first date and you go, let's go and see the Jonas Brothers, she'll be like, oh, he's my gay friend. Okay. Unless you are a gay friend, and then it's fine. All right, this is a Twitter. You can tell it's a Twitter because it's got a cockatoo on it. I know it's not a cockatoo, it's a flamingo, but this is a cheap trick to try and get me to not say cockatoo. Anyway, this is from Azira in East Lansing in Michigan, who says, Craig, my mom's not happy with my chosen line of work, journalism. How can I convince her and make her not worry? Well, you're the journalist. Write it down. Write down to your mom. Write your mom a little note telling her about your decision to become a journalist. Why are you doing this? What kind of a journalist are you? Wait, you're going to be a proper journalist? Like goes, investigates things and, you know, makes the powerful people accountable for their actions? Are you going to be one of them douchebags on Entertainment Tonight or something like that? You know, one of these people that goes, Brangelina, you'll never know the stories that we just made up about their lives. Do you know that? Ooh la la. That you see on TV? Damn it. When I tell you. See, no. See when they have on, they got it on CNN now. They have that show there. They got the talking heads. They got three people there, and they say, "What do you think Brangelina meant when she said you've never met Angelina Jolie? What the hell is wrong with you?" He's like, "Well, you know what Sandra Bullock needs to do. What you need to do is shut Tootsie Fruits up. Is what you need to do." This is clearly none of your damn business. It's just that, you know, other people's lives, unless they are powerful or... I don't hold with it. What I'm saying is, and anyway, most of the time they're wrong, I don't think Angelina was thinking that. Well, see, journalist is too big a field. It's too big a... I mean, what, you're going to have to be specific. You're going to be a proper journalist, like... maybe adorable Anderson Cooper. He's a proper journalist. He may be beautiful and adorable, but he's a proper journalist, as opposed to somebody who's not a proper journalist, like the douchebag you don't like. Because I agree with you. There was a kid came up to me and asked me about being a journalist because he thought I was a journalist. I went, clearly, you're the worst journalist ever. I'm not a journalist. Get your facts straight. Right, Jeff?
Oh, yeah.
There you go. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back, everyone. I nearly went over there on my bad leg. Did you see that? I was like, oh, I'm in pain, you know. Guess who here's a clue to who my first guest is. All right, but I'm not telling you who. She stars in The Ghost Whisperer, which is an awesome show right here on CBS. And... All right, I see. All right, she's the author of a new book. It's a New York Times bestseller, and that's not easy. The Day I Shot Cupid. It's in stores now. We thought, because we don't have you can't have a clip of a book, but we did something very special for Jennifer. Well, take a look at this.
And now, Michael Clark Duncan performs a reading from Jennifer Love Hewitt's book, The Day I Shot Cupid.
Let's go out and find the love we always wanted, but this time with our feet flannelly planted on the ground, our inner sparkle as the arrows, and the belief that love does happen for all of us. By the way, if you see a man in diapers, keep walking.
would like
Michael
that.
was very insistent. He called us up. He said, I've just read the book. I'm very excited about it. And he wanted to read things.
I'm very flattered. I want a copy of that. That's very cool.
Well, you can have a copy of it
Thank
because, in fact, if you go on to the CBS website...
Oh.
Does CBS have a website? How do they know? Oh, well, apparently they have a website.
Nice plug.
I'm sure it's on that. You look sensational.
Thank you.
I love this. It's kind of sexy, scary. It is, you know.
Sexy, scary.
Well, it is. It's kind of like, you know what it is? It's kind of like sexy widow who really poisoned the husband and is actually at the funeral.
That's exactly what I was
Is
going
that
for.
what you're going
Yes,
for? Like,
yes.
I secretly poisoned him, and now I'm using his money to enjoy myself?
This is what I shot Cupid in.
Yeah, and you know how you know that? It's because the shoes give it away.
I wore these for you.
You could,
You love your
you could
shoes.
wear these for me anytime you like. There. I do. It's not just. It depends. See, people think I just like women's shoes, and that's not true. I don't wear them anymore.
Right.
It depends on the woman in the shoes.
Right.
And you've had your hair done.
I have.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's nice. I love it.
Do you approve?
I do. Yeah. Well, I think
you.
you're very beautiful. So I think
Thank you.
you could probably just put crap in your hair, and I'd be like, oh, that's nice.
I'm going to try that next time.
What, putting crap in your hair?
mhm.
No,
It's gonna
don't
be
do that.
my next move.
No, it would go against your lovely vanilla smell.
Well, you're in a very romantic mood tonight.
You know, I think it's because I'm looking for different forms of exercise because of my leg. Now tell me, how are things going? Now, what is this? Is this an autobiography or is this dating tips for girls or
It's
what?
sort of dating tips for girls and guys, actually.
Really?
And yeah, my dating life has been written about so much over the years.
No,
and
I haven't seen anything
just a little,
like that. Yeah.
just a little. And so I decided maybe I would write about it this time and sort of say how I really felt about things.
Do they ever get it right when they write about you?
No.
They never do, huh?
Sometimes the places are correct, or, maybe the person, but very rarely.
Yeah, because I was just talking earlier on about how much I admired entertainment journalism and how much...
Not so much.
Well, it's not so much that it's journalism if they would report things, but it's speculation about
Yes.
people's lives based on absolutely nothing. Like, you
Yes.
take a photograph of someone, like, if there was a photograph of us, right? And, like, you're there, and then someone goes, Craig, and I go... Like that, and someone takes a photograph of that, and then they print, oh, they're not talking because he's looking in the other direction.
The other woman, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's right. Is
Exactly.
that ever-
The craziest thing that I've ever heard is that I was dating Burt Reynolds.
That's
No.
not true?
No.
I thought you and Bart were really happy.
But here's the funny thing is that he was in the restaurant having food. I was in
He
the
loves
restaurant
food.
having
Oh,
food.
Bart loves food. Sometimes he
And
comes around my house
together-
and goes through the trash.
That's odd.
No.
I have a raccoon that does that.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Are you dating that raccoon?
No.
So Burt Reynolds was in the restaurant having food?
I was having food in the restaurant, and somehow they put us together having food in the restaurant.
Have you ever had food with Burt Reynolds?
I have not.
Have you ever met him?
I have not.
See, because if you'd met him, you'd be a little more kind of, I would be like, happy to date Burt Reynolds.
think?
Yeah. Because I met Burt Reynolds, and I'm straight, but I'm like, I'll go gay for you, Burt.
Interesting.
Because you just want to get lost in that hair. I'm looking for different forms of exercise because of my leg.
Because
is what
of your leg.
that's basically what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What do you do for exercise? Because look at you, my
Well,
lord.
thanks. I try to. I'm starting to run a lot.
Remember to stretch first.
Yes. Yes, I'm trying that. Oh, and I just got the ab circle off of TV. Have you seen this?
No, it
It's
sounds like an
amazing.
infomercial, though.
It is, and it's this big disc thing that you like put your knee. Well, the position's odd.
Maybe.
You might want to consider this with your.
No. I'm thinking about it, but I'm thinking about it for you.
You're sort of on all fours and you swish around. It's good now that I think
Sounds
about it.
very good. Yeah. And
Yeah.
You do this?
I do.
Do you wear that little dress when you're on the outside?
I don't, but I wear the shoes.
Nice, yeah. Are you a sucker for the infomercials then? Do you buy stuff
I
from
love
TV?
it. I love it. Well, yeah.
Have you got a vacuum cleaner with the proper amount of suction?
No, I don't. But I just got the slap it chop thing.
Slap chop?
Slap chop.
Oh, that's
Love
awesome,
that
yeah.
thing.
I like the slap chop because it's sold by that English guy. Look, this can do anything, yeah. This was the very slap chop that defeated Hitler. You know,
I love that.
Yeah, no, it's
I
good.
love
Yeah, I
that.
like
and
that.
the sham wow.
Sham wow, clean anything at
Wow.
all. Yeah, yeah.
It's amazing.
Sham wow. Yeah.
Love it.
You want to get one of them vacuum cleaners with the proper amount of suction, though. That's all right.
Okay.
I got one.
You did?
Yeah. It's got one ball.
I had one of those too.
What page is that on then? 75. Have you ever been romantically involved with a gentleman and got a surprise similar to that?
A one ball surprise?
Well, not a one ball surprise, but kind of like, oh, this is lovely. Oh, this is lovely. What the hell is this?
I think when you first see a man naked, you have that reaction.
Yeah, because. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, no. Well, but usually that's pretty far.
You don't run into in the middle.
No.
Yes.
But it's not something you want right away. I mean, if you're in a relationship with a guy, there should be discreet use of t-shirts and shorts, so that. But wait until that you're in love with them before you actually.
You don't want to bring that thing out in daylight.
No.
And
it's not really even that. It's all the other bits and pieces.
The wind catches it, and it's.
Wind catches it? That ain't the wind, girl. That's those little shoes and the thing, the ab circle thing. That's what that is. Oh, sorry, honey. The wind caught my pee-pee.
I'm glad we talked about this.
Yeah, me too. Hey, we're out of time, though.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, we are, actually.
Oh, let's end on that note. That's good for everything.
Well, no, we got Michael to do another reading from your book.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Fantastic.
He's really loved. Do you want to see it?
Yes, please.
All right. Jennifer, love you, everybody.
And now he performs another reading from Jennifer Love Hewitt's book, The Day I Shot Cupid.
It's cool to rely on modern means to get things rolling, but if we don't stop the electronic loving before it's gone too far, they won't. Hey, mister, text me all you want, but after 3 days, I need a phone call and some face-to-face loving.
Welcome back, everybody, to the show, which tonight is a date yet to be announced. You know what? I'm sorry for burping there. I'm getting old. I read this book. I know what you're thinking. You're a guy on TV. You can't read. Au contraire. I read this book. I have to tell you, I read this book and I thought, we have to have this guy on the show because this book is so twisted and frightening that this guy's probably mad. And that's just the kind of sit-down talk I enjoy. It really is. If you like the dark, frightening noir fiction, yeah, you should get this because it's dark, frightening noir fiction. And it's set in Belfast, hence the name. And spoiler alert, there's ghosts in it. And we're not talking about ghosts, like... Yeah, you know what we're not talking about sissy ghosts that go and go, oh, beware tomorrow night and all that. No, we're just frightening ghosts. Look, I don't want to give away the whole story. Just buy the damn book. What's wrong with you? It's in stores now. It's written by my next guest, Mr. Stuart Neville. Everybody, Stuart Neville. To the show, and are you from Belfast?
I'm from just outside Belfast, a little town called Armagh.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch any of that.
You're the one with the accent.
No, you're the one with the accent, pal. I'm American. I just happen to have a regional inflection.
Oh, right, I'm sorry.
Now, this is the book is about. It's set, I suppose. A lot of it is set during the Troubles. Yes.
It's set just actually at the very end
After
of the Troubles. Yeah.
but somebody that came through the Troubles and got into lots of trouble and caused a lot of trouble. Very, very bad man.
He's not a nice fella.
He's not a nice fella, but you kind of end up rooting for him in a weird way. It's a very straight... I've never quite... I tell you, once I had the experience with a book. I was reading Crime and Punishment. It's the only other time when I thought, this guy is awful, but I kind of feel... I want to help him. You know, I don't normally want to help people. I'm not a nice person.
Well, yeah, the character is a nasty piece of work, but the book doesn't judge him in any way. It just kind of lets him get on with it, and it's up to the reader whether they want to hate him or love him or whatever they want to do.
He is, and he kind of, it's a story of redemption in a way, isn't it? I mean, he wants to kind of put things right. He has to put things right, as it turns out.
Oh, a twisted kind of redemption.
Yeah. And it kind of, forgive me for saying this, but it reads a little bit alcoholic as well. Now, you're Irish. I hate to push a stereotype upon you, but...
I only drink milk.
With aftershave in it?
Turpentine.
Turpentine. It's but it is. Did you know any? I mean, it's he's an IRA man. This fella. Did you know any of these people back in the day? Did you run into any of that kind of thing?
No, it is purely fiction.
Right.
And the book never actually specifies what particular organisation he belonged to.
Really?
No.
Wow. It's funny. I read it as IRA.
You can read it that way. That's fair enough. I'm not going to say anything one way or the other.
Right. You still live over there, then?
Aye.
Okay. Right. Yeah. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
If you want to stay an extra couple of weeks, we're good.
Okay.
So you do still live in Ireland then?
Oh, yeah.
But things have calmed down now, haven't they?
They have a lot, and life has improved a lot and normalised. Sometimes for the good, sometimes not for the good. Like Belfast itself is... I don't know if you've ever been to Belfast. Or,
never have.
Really?
No, which is weird when I think about it, because it's like half an hour from Glasgow, but I just never went. I was too drunk.
Well, you would have been right at home then.
That's what everybody I meet from Belfast is like, why did you never go to Belfast? I don't know, I just never did.
Yeah. It's changed a lot though, but I find Belfast now is kind of like, it's all chain stores, it's all, you know, British Home Stores, Marks and Spencer's, and all the...
We don't get any of that here, but I know what you're talking about. It's kind of like the stores that don't advertise on CBS.
But the downside is you walk through Belfast now and you could be walking through Nottingham or Edinburgh or Birmingham or any UK city, you know.
Peaceful city.
Yeah,
with,
well, that's true, but it's lost a little bit of character, but at the same time, you can't actually walk through it without getting blown up.
Right.
So that's
but it never, I mean, when the violence was going on in Northern Ireland, it was, to a large extent, wasn't it compartmentalised in areas, or was it just blanket? Was it everywhere?
And pretty much anywhere within Northern Ireland.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why I never went to Belfast. I just remembered. Well, there was a lot of that in Glasgow. There was a lot of fundraising for different organisations like the IRA and the UDA and stuff like that were done in Glasgow. There was a lot of connection between the two cities. I do remember that. And when I was reading the book, I know that it is a work of fiction and no organisation is specified, but I seem to recognise a couple of not only people that I ran into back in the day, but politicians and people who had different names but seemed to strangely look like guys who still exist and are still operating in politics in Northern Ireland.
I couldn't possibly comment. Honestly, there isn't a character that's based on anybody specific. There are archetypes.
Right.
There are types of politicians, there are types of lawyers that are in there rather than...
And we do have that in America. We do have, people who are opportunist and unpleasant. They are called lawyers here too, actually. So there is much the same with that. Is this your first novel?
I tried very hard when I was a kid. I remember I was about 8 years old. I started writing a book that had dinosaurs in it. And
that'll do well.
Michael Crichton and Steven Spielberg owe me money. I'm positive of it.
Well, sue them. Why not? We have lawyers that will help you. You wrote a book with dinosaurs. Was it a Jurassic Park novel?
I think it was something along those lines. So
it doesn't exist now, this novel, then?
No, I think it was about 5 pages long and like written in child's handwriting. So I don't.
All right, Stuart. That's not really a novel, is it?
No.
That's a story written by a child, and whilst charming and looks adorable on the fridge, is not really the basis for a lawsuit against Steven Spielberg for Jurassic Park.
That's just a technicality.
Well, I don't know. I'm just trying to see the bigger picture here. So, your first novel, does that mean do you have a job then?
Yeah.
Or are you a full-time novelist now?
I'm a kind of a three-quarters novelist, quarter job. I have my own business. I'm a web designer.
A web designer?
Yeah. But that's taking a back seat. Sorry?
Porn?
Oh, what's porn? I have no idea. No.
It's a fictional? Yeah, it's fictional. There's too many I's and T's in there. I got kind of distracted thinking about it, but it's... It's a fictional, it's a story with naked people.
Oh, right, okay.
Do you like California?
It's my first time here. Well, no, I've been in San Mateo, which is also California.
San Mateo?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that's up north.
Yes, near San Francisco.
Near San Francisco?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you like Did you go to San Francisco?
I didn't get a chance. I was on a book tour.
No, you want to go to San Francisco.
Yeah, I think I'm going next year.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Is it?
You'll laugh your ass off.
Really?
Well, I don't know, maybe something else with your ass, but you'll do whatever. It's a great town, is what I'm saying. Okay. It's a great. I think I've been to San Mateo, to that bookshop in the mall there.
Emma's for Mystery is the
name of the bookshop. No, it wasn't it.
No.
It might have been. I don't know. Is there a wee cafe outside? No.
No, it's just on a street with like a little avenue with trees and things on it.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
So where else are you going on your book tour in America? Are you traveling around this great country?
I know, I've been on the book tour. I was in New York.
Never heard of it. Where's that?
And Scottsdale in Arizona.
Scottsdale, Arizona?
Yeah, they have lots of old people there.
Yes. It's very, very hot and dry.
It is very hot and dry.
That's why they like it. Whoa, this is great. Yeah.
And Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas is a great town. Yeah, I like it down there.
And
Texas is great. Did you buy a cowboy hat?
I didn't. I bought little fridge magnets, though.
You bought a fridge magnet?
Yeah.
Texas is famous for them.
I know. And then I went to a sci-fi convention in Denver.
Why?
I have a really good friend who lives in Denver. Hello, Betsy, if you're watching.
I think we're blocked in Denver by the Chinese government.
I just happened to be visiting her at the end of the tour, so...
How good a friend is Betsy?
A good friend, but not that good, no. If you're making some sort of snide implication...
I am always making some sort of snide implication. That is my job, sir.
Okay, fair enough.
So she's not that good a friend?
She's married with kids, so...
Ugh.
Right.
Well, that's good. How did you two meet?
Online, she bought my first short story.
Ah, she's a publisher.
Well, you know, it's a little webzine.
Did you hear that there?
It sounded like an elephant, yeah.
It sounded something happened. I think a light went on. Is that possible? I think the owners are coming back. We have to get out of here. Stuart Neville, everybody. We'll be right back.
If you're going to be in the LA area and would like to attend a taping of The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, please call 213-833-6469.
Que aprendimos en el programa, señor Craig.
Te amo.
Well, I tell you what, I loved having Jennifer Love Hewitt on. I always like having her on the show. Did you enjoy Jennifer Love Hewitt?
Jennifer, Mike, Jeff, Horny. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I believe you. You want to stretch before you do that kind of thing. Yeah, all right. We got to say goodnight. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Night.